Okay, cool. We are recording. Guys, if my Wi-Fi cuts out and you start if my sound is messing up for you, rest assured this is being recorded, so you'll be able to watch the replay and it won't have any issues. So hopefully that's not the case, but just wanted to let you know. I'm going to share my screen and we're just going to jump right into Leaders Retreat. Just kidding. I'm not going to jump right into it with my slides because I'm going to give you just a little rundown first, and then we'll jump into slides because I wanted you to see visually some of the points breakdowns for any visual learners out there. So I think most of the people that I'm seeing on at least live have definitely been around long enough to know what it is, but I'm going to just kind of do a brief overview in case any of you guys are kind of brand new and have no idea why you got invited to watch this training or watch this video. But Leaders Retreat happens every single year, and it's one of our two big Plexus events. Our first big one is convention, and that's typically sometime around June, and that's for anybody. Anybody can go to convention. You can buy your ticket, and then you can earn additional prizes. But Leaders Retreat is essentially invite only. You have to earn it through this contest. And so it's more exclusive. It is for leaders, for people building their teams. So that's essentially when we get down to how to earn Leaders Retreat, it is by doing the things that leaders should be doing, by growing their teams, developing silvers, and so on and so forth. So to earn Leaders Retreat, you grow your team and develop yourself as a leader. So Leaders Retreat dates, in case you don't have them written down, are October 24th to the 27th. 27th is like the last day where you go home. And the contest is already going. It started on June 1st and it will go through August 31st. So you have June, July, August, 3 months to earn credits to get yourself to Leaders Retreat and then to get any of the additional prizes. And so the location and all of those prizes are going to be announced at convention in a couple of weeks. I'm super excited. I don't know where it's going to be. I kind of hope for you guys that it's like on a boat again. I think that cruise was so cool. If you were on the cruise, feel free to throw it up in the chat on Zoom. Let us know how it was last year. What did you love the most about any of the Leaders Retreats that you've been to? And the other really cool thing that I love about Leaders Retreat last year and this year is that this is only available to anyone who is ranked senior, ruby, or below. So no Jules can earn Leaders Retreat. It leaves all of the spaces open to you, which is great, especially with if it's another cruise, because then the Jules would fill up the boat before anybody else got a chance. Also, kind of fine print, if you, cool, yeah, Maria threw it in the chat. Justin and I were on the Legacy Cruise, and it was amazing. If you are seeing those dates in October and you are just thinking I already know I can't make it, I've got some conflict, that shouldn't stop you from trying to earn Leaders Retreat, because even if you earn it and you cannot make it, you get $500 cash. I think Sarah Middleton last year had to take the cash because she was pregnant. So she knew right away she wouldn't be able to be on the cruise. She would have been too close. It was too dangerous. So she was able to take the cash. That's still a great deal, $500. So I think that's everything I wanted to share about that. If you saw the email that came out on the 1st, it showed you the little blanks of the different levels of credits that you need. That first level is 1,050 credits. And that, I think, is pretty safe to assume is what it's going to take to get there. That's just you earning your trip to Leaders Retreat. So let me share my screen if I can find the buttons down here. Why am I not seeing? There it is. It's always right in front of my face. Okay, so these are not super fancy slides. I just wanted to have something visual to show you as we are going through these. And I'm going to have my notes on my phone pulled up so that I don't forget anything I wrote down. So Relax, Recharge, Retreat, that was just in our, I guess I could do this. No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. That was just from the email. So basically with Leaders Retreat, how to earn it, there are 5 different ways that you can earn credits for Leaders Retreat. 5 ways. The very first one, I'm going to run through them quickly and then we'll go through kind of line by line. But first is enroll a new ambassador with a welcome pack. and there's 2 different levels, either 99 or 199, but essentially you're going to earn credits no matter what if you just earn or enroll someone with a welcome pack. 2 is to develop, or to, I'm sorry, my brain is going faster than my mouth. Number 2 is to gain a new customer with a $75 volume order. Number 3 is to develop a silver on your team anywhere on your first 3 levels. Number 4 is your own personal volume as usual. And number 5 is your personal rank advancement. So I wanted to go through these individually first, and then we'll talk about kind of obviously with 5 different ways, and some of these have retention bonuses. There's several different ways that you can kind of put these numbers together to earn it, but I'm going to show you a few options. And then you kind of just have to know that if you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, Plexus always rewards you for working your business. And it's never more complicated than enroll new ambassadors, buy new customers, take your products, be buying your own products and help everybody else. That's really what it comes down to. But I'm going to show you with the numbers. So for ambassadors, like I said, these are 2 different credit levels. So you can see here, if you sign an ambassador with a $199 welcome pack, that's going to be one of your top ways to earn credits. A new level 1 with a $199 welcome pack gets you 20 credits. Level 2 is 15, 10, and 5. I just focus when I'm looking at, just kind of a side note for you, if you're looking at your own point breakdown and like really game planning for yourself, I always just focus on essentially what can I do. So I would focus on how many level 1s do I need to sign. Everybody else is a bonus, is a cherry on top. If, by level 2 sign somebody and level 3, that's cool. It's going to make it easier for me. But if I had to just do this all on my own, essentially, how many people would I need? So $199 welcome packs, 20 credits. With a $99 welcome pack, you're still getting 10 credits. That's really great. So the second way out of those 5 ways that you earn credits is with new customers. It's really cool. It's 5 credits no matter what, whether it's your own customer or your level 2 or level 3 earns a new customer with a $75 order. So these are, again, these are just little bonuses. Cool, my level 1 got a new customer, cha-ching, you got a little 5 credit there. And then there's these retention credits. I don't factor these in because it would be bananas, but just know new customers, 5 credits. The third way that you can earn credits is by by developing new silvers on your team. So this right here is where it's at for this contest. Look at how many credits you get for helping one of your level 1s get a new or become silver. 75 credits. If you go back and look at how many ambassadors you would need to sign, so that's 20 credits for one level 1 versus 75 for helping that level 1 go silver. Holy cow, that's 2, 4, 6, like that's 3.5. It's essentially like you sign those people yourself, but you're helping someone else sign them. That's pretty fantastic. For helping a level 2 go silver, it's 50 credits. Helping a level 3 go silver, it's 25. I see something in the chat popping up, but I can't see the chat for some reason. Let me see if I can do this without messing up. Oh, cool. 20 credits is 53 newbies with, yes, exactly. Okay, sorry. And then there's retention credits. Again, not super worried about that, but just keep this in mind as we're going through, like silvers are where it's at, developing silvers for this contest. And really in general, there's a reason that Plexus incentivizes certain things. They know that developing silvers on your team grows a solid business for you and residual income for you when you're developing silver. So that's why they're also giving you more incentive to do so. Good night. I love you. And then the fourth way that you earn credits in this contest is through your own personal volume. This way is obviously the most, I feel like you have the most influence over. If you really had to, you could go in at the end of the month and, throw in an extra $100, you need to, stock up on lean or something. If you were at say $900 or 900 PV and you needed to bump it up to 1,000, always pay attention to your PV during contests, because this is the easiest way to bump up your credits if you really, really have to. I am not telling you to go buy $1,000 in volume, like just to earn a prize. Don't do that. But pay attention during this contest period. And if you're close and it makes sense to you, then by all means, you have that ability to bump your credits up. And that could mean, and if it were me, I would be buying, if I needed to bump up my credits, I would be buying things like trial packs, or, bags of, P96 is going away, but anything that's like sample packs so that you can give them away or sell them, ways to build your business without, you're not just going to have a closet full of Slim that you'll never drink. Sorry, I don't know why I can't see the chat over here. So I'm going to see if I can keep it up here so that I don't miss anything. For customers, it's 75 PV, I think, right? So I thought it was PV. That's a good question. Carrie says 75 order. Is that what the email says, Carrie? Or where are you seeing that? I just want to verify. Maria, growing silvers. Yes. So I just want to, if someone can I'm just going to have Carrie do it because I think she's my personal assistant. She's awesome. On the printout, it says $75 order. Okay, cool. So we're going to go with that unless we hear otherwise. And if not, we'll just put it in the comments somewhere on the team page. $75, not 75 PD. That's awesome, because then I know often it's like difficult to explain to a customer where they're like, well, I bought $75. And you're like, yes, but it was only 69 PV. And so anywho, got a little off track, but I think I can keep the chat up so I don't miss anything. Okay, so yeah, PV is, you have the most influence over your own PV. So if you ever need a little bit of a bump and it makes sense for everything, don't go wasting your money, but you can do that. And then this little note is just that it's cumulative, not stacked. So you're not going to get 20 and 75 and 125. It's once you get to 1,000, you're at 125. I don't know why. Here we go. Perfect. With an initial order of $75 or more. Okay. And then the last way, the fifth way that you can earn credits in this contest is by having a rank advancement, a new rank advancement personally. So these are some really good credits, like bumps to your credit. And initially when I looked at this contest, I kind of blew off ranks. I do feel like to some degree, it's either you're there or you're not, like you were already going to be set up to promote or not. However, typically within a 3-month period, you can set yourself up. So if you are really buckling down now in June, you could really set yourself up to rank advance in August. You just can't, show up in August and be like, oh, I'm going to try to shoot for senior gold and you had 20 points last month. Probably not how it's going to work. But if you're looking at everything really objectively now in June, you could definitely say, okay, I was at, I wrote down the questions that I'm going to give you to walk through how to project for your next rank advancement. That's a whole other, night that we would need to spend together for me to really give you how to do projections. And I do them often for people. So a lot of people on here have probably already gone through this with me. But I'm going to give you really briefly right now. So if you're taking notes, just get ready to write, or I can also put them in the comments on the team page. But when you are working on projecting for a rank advancement, the very first thing that you ask yourself is, so we're in June, so I'm going to use this as an example. So if you're looking tonight, you would say, where did I end in May as far as points? Because that's what it takes to promote other than going silver. Where did I end in points? Was it 15 points? Was it 25? Whatever. Where did I end in May? Okay, so you write that number down. Then you go and look at you look at your gosh, my brain tonight. What is the word I'm looking for? All I can think of is files, but you go in your back office and you look at your reports. That's the word I was looking for. And you say, how many did our team add? How many new ambassadors did our team add in May. So if that was 5 new ambassadors in May, then you write 5. Or if it was 20 ambassadors that we added in May, you write 20. Okay, so it's where did I end in May? How many ambassadors did we add? How many new ambassadors did we add in May? Then you always have to expect attrition. A good just general number to throw out there is 33% or a third. It's just kind of standard in network marketing. You're always going to have about 1/3 of your team brand new coming in, 1/3 is sustainable and awesome, and then 1/3 is on their way out. It's just the circle of life. So 33% attrition. You guys didn't know I could sing, huh? So if that was, I thought I gave myself numbers here so I wouldn't forget, but 33% attrition, if you don't know how to figure that out, basically if it was like we added 5 people in May, go on your calculator and do 5 times 0.33 and whatever number that is. If someone's great at math, you can tell me right now. If that's 1, then I would expect 1 person to fall off next month. So you can just expect, okay, probably won't get points for at least 1 of those new people, but 4 of those 5 I could potentially count on counting towards next month. And then you have your projection. You say, okay, I had 20 points in May. We added 5 people. Maybe 1 of those people won't hit. So then I'll have 4 new people that will add to those points. 4 times 5 is 20, I think. So 20 plus 20 would be 40. So I would expect that in June, I should end the month of June with 40 points. And that's how I do projections. And that's really, really simple. So I would encourage you, because look at these extra credits for rank advancements. Even if you think you might not be close, do the math and figure it out and see if you could potentially get there by August, or you at least know what it would take. Anybody can do anything. I've seen a lot of crazy things happen. You could go from, silver with 3 people on your team to senior gold by August. Who knows? But if you sit down and figure it out and say, okay, that means if I want to go senior gold by August, it's going to take this many new people in June and July to get there by August. So take some time to project out your points and figure out if these are feasible. And if so, then you get to factor in an extra 100, 200, 250 credits. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so those are the 5 ways that you get to earn credits in this contest. New ambassadors with a welcome pack, new customers with $75 order. You guys are amazing. New silvers. This is where it's at. Lots of credits for new silvers, your own PV, and then a new rank advancement. So I'm going to show you some examples. To be really honest, I didn't put these examples together, but I really like them. I had 2 of my own examples and they align with some of these, but someone already did these graphics, so I wasn't about to reinvent the wheel. And those ones are a little blurry, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 5 different examples. These are not the 5 ways that, only ways that you can earn Leaders Retreat, but these are some examples. So basically you can choose what you want to focus on, what your strengths are. If you already know, your team better than I can't speak to everyone all at once. Maybe you have a solid team of 20 people and 5 of them are really running for it. Or I've even just told you they just signed up and they really want it. Cool, you could really focus on getting them to silver very quickly versus somebody who, doesn't have that strong of a team and needs to focus on signing level 1 ambassadors with $199 welcome packs. So these are just some examples to show you how these credits could add up. And again, the person that created these also is like me and did not drive herself crazy trying to do retention bonuses or anything. Those are just cherries on top. So this is one of the 5 ways that we have examples for tonight, the 99 welcome pack way. So remember, you get 2 different levels of credits for either a 99 welcome pack or a 199. So if you are scared to death to tell people that the 199 welcome packs are awesome and you get almost $400 worth of products for $200, if for some reason you just can't bring yourself to it, or you just tend to sign people that, do the 99 welcome pack, don't fret, you still get credits for it. So this way, this example is if you average, 500 PV every month for the 3 months, 75 credits. Then you would need to sign 6 new ambassadors with $99 welcome packs every single month. That's 60 credits per month. Then you would also need to focus on getting 3 new customers at 15 credits per month. Help one level 1 go silver, that gives you 120 credits, and the level 2 go silver, that's 80 credits per month. And to be honest, I didn't double check her math on all of these, and a few of them seemed off to me, so if they're wrong, it's not my fault, no. So that way, focusing on 6 new ambassadors with a 99 welcome pack, and then, doing 3 customers and helping 2 people go silver, that would help you reach 350 credits each month. That's over the 150 credits by the end of by August. This way, with signing people with 199 welcome packs, you get double the credits, same PV level. You only have to focus on signing 3 ambassadors with the 199 welcome pack. So again, that's 6 ambassadors if you're focusing on 99 welcome packs, but only 3 new ambassadors if you're encouraging them to do the 199. 3 new ambassadors with 199, 3 new customers, 1 level 1 silver, 1 level 2 silver. Boom, you're there, 350, 3 months, 150 or 1,050 credits. So almost everything the same as the other way, but you only have to focus on finding 3, which a lot of you guys do anyway. You're going super silver every month. I just watched a ton of people do 3, 6, and 9 in like 2 months in a row. I know we've got some killer signers here. So 3 new ambassadors with 199 welcome packs, 3 new customers, and 2 silvers. Now, these other 3 ways are a little bit different. You'll see at the bottom, this is focusing on earning Leaders Retreat in the first 2 months. So, you guys have seen where things fill up, there's a limited number. If it's, if Leaders Retreat fills up, then you'll get that cash offer, but it'd be way more fun to actually be there. So these focus on getting there in 2 months. So by the end of July, June and July, yes. So she's calling this the Kickstart way. So this is focused on 1,000 PV, personal volume. So you earn the extra credits for that. 6 new ambassadors with a 199 welcome pack, 1 new customer, 2 level 1 silvers, and 2 level 2 silvers. So again, this is probably more for someone who might already have somewhat of a team growing. It doesn't have to be someone super established, but you could be silver with some really active people that are wanting to work for it, or, almost to gold, have a more significant team. So, and somebody who's got a lot of existing customers even that might help you get to those 1,000 PV for each month. So 1,000 PV, 6 new ambassadors with the 199, 1 new customer, 2 silvers at level 1, 2 silvers that are level 2s. And that would be 525 credits each month for June and July. You would earn it at the end of July. Here is a different focus with the power of 3. So we're back down to only needing $500 in volume for each of the 3 months. We're doing 3 months with this one. 500 PV, 3 new ambassadors with a 99 welcome pack, and 3 level 1 silvers. So again, this is more focused on the power of 3. Like, just like we all, there's nothing new, nothing groundbreaking about any of this. It's all the same way that we've taught you guys to work your business. It's exactly the way that Plexus encourages us to do it, because it's sustainable. It builds a solid foundation, a solid business that's going to continue to pay you. If you're focused on signing 3 new ambassadors yourself and helping 3 people go silver, you will be there within the contest period. This is honestly the simplest way to do it. And if you seriously buckle down, this would definitely get you to at least pretty darn close to whatever your next rank advancement is. I don't care what level you're at. If you're assigning 3 new ambassadors and getting 3 people to silver every month for 3 months, the exponential power of that, let me see if I can do the math really quick. So if I sign 3 and help 3 sign 3, that's 9 plus 3 is 12 in the first month. right? And then that like triples or something. Like it in 3 months, I'm not going to do the math because I'll embarrass myself, but in 3 months, that would be exponential. If any of you guys are showing people the plan, you've seen that the diagram that shows you the power of 3. It is so simple and so powerful. So if I were you, if I were in this contest, I would be focusing on the power of 3. 500 PV, and heck, if you can do 1,000 PV, all the better. You'll get there faster. 3 new ambassadors yourself, even if they're only at the 99 welcome pack. Again, if you do 199, you're going to get there faster and help those 3 level 1s go silver. And then the last way is the Kickstart Silver way. So again, this is back to focusing on doing it in 2 months, condensing it down June and July, so that you earn it early. 500 PV, personal volume, 3 new ambassadors just with the 99, 3 new level 1 silvers, 3 new level 2 silvers, and 3 new level 3 silvers. So if you are just nailing it with getting people to silver, that would get you 525 each month. 2 months, you'd be there. So it's really all up to you. Like, how hard do you want to work? What do you want to focus on? And within, the realm of like, I always struggle with telling people like, be realistic with your goals. Because I think oftentimes people are not unrealistic enough. Hold on, let me stop share because that's pretty much all of my slides. I think that, it's more often not an issue of like, oh, you're dreaming too big. It's that you're dreaming too small. Like all of those 5 ways and beyond, you guys could earn this and just kill the whatever the prize levels are going to be. You could go beyond that in these 3 months. People always earn it. Like people always get to the top. So if one person can do it, then you can do it. I've been really reflecting lately on the fact that everything that I've attempted or like wanted to go after and achieved in my life has always started with this phrase in my head of like, if she can do it, I can do it. It's as much as you want to be a trailblazer, there's almost nothing that's uncharted. Someone else has done it. And if someone else has done it, then that means you can do it. And I'm going to leave you guys with this. I had a lady at Fiddlesticks the other night, like last Thursday, actually. Is it Thursday? A week ago today. And she was speaking about like health and wellness and how to meet your fitness goals and that sort of thing. But a lot of what she was talking about was mindset. And something she said really stuck with me and I loved it. So she was saying how for her and her health transformation and her health journey, the moment that really like helped her shift was when she realized that she was no better and no worse than anyone else in this world. And so like so often like we think, oh, well, I'm not arrogant. I'm not like, I don't think I'm better than anyone. But a lot of us have the complete opposite problem. We think, oh, well, I'm just beyond helpless. Like I just could never do that. Or I have these extenuating circumstances that are just so different than anyone else out there that makes me so special, and not in a good way. It makes me so terrible or so it just holds me back from being able to do what I want to do. And in reality, it's just that we're just the same. Like as much as our moms told us we were special, we're really not. We're just all the same. We're all average, and that's okay. And so if somebody else can do it, then so can we. So I love you all. I think you guys all are very special, but at the same time, you're not any worse. You're not any better. We're all on the same playing field, and you all can just knock this out of the park. So I can't wait to see how many of you guys earn Leaders Retreat. And I think Sarah Middleton said it on Sip and Social the other night. Don't wait till August. Like get on it. You want to earn it early. You don't want to be, chasing it at the end. You can if you want to, but it's not going to be as much fun as like, I'm going to push for that next prize level in August instead of just trying to chase the boat or chase wherever we're going. So with that, I'm going to stop recording.